So why did we spend our hard-earned money to stay at a hotel here in Puerto Vallarta when we already live here?
We need to know if our friends and family can have a comfortable stay here in Vallarta at this hotel.
Yeah, in the Tropicana Hotel, we have heard some good things and some bad things. So we wanted to give you an honest review of the room, the pool, the beach, the restaurant, and all the amenities that are offered at the Hotel Tropicana. So stay tuned. So to start off, we will show you as we enter into this room, which is room 221. In what we think at this time is the new tower. At least that's what we were told when we checked in.
Yeah, that's what they told us. Well, we'll see.
We learned a little bit more as we stayed here, but we also want to say that the people at the reception were very kind. And there is a big staircase to come down as you first enter, but there is an elevator around the corner if you need to use that. And I have to say this whole hotel was pretty accessible if you are in a wheelchair or have mobility issues. But here we are entering into our room. And the first thing, which is always crazy to me, as soon as we enter, there's the bathroom.
Yeah, we've seen that at other hotels. It's kind of strange, isn't it?
It is weird because it just doesn't give a very welcoming feel to the room. But you can see in this video, the bathroom is quite large.
Yeah, it was large and very dim though.
Very dark. The lights were not very conducive to putting on makeup. Well, why do you need to put on makeup if you're going to the beach and the pool?
Well, you need a nice bright restroom and bathroom for all things that take place in there.
And if you want to put on makeup when you want to go out in the evening, this is not the bathroom to do that.
Right.
But the shower was good.
Yeah, the pressure was great. The water was hot, but it was slippery.
Oh, yes, because they have that tile as you come out. So we had to use one of those fluffy towels. It did have a really nice towel. The shower head, that was a little sketchy.
Yeah, it was rusty. I'm not sure what was coming out of there, but it was hot water.
But what I like about a shower usually is when you can turn on the water from right inside the door of the shower and not have to reach all the way over to where the water then gets you all wet.
Face.
I don't like that, but this one you had to do that and you have to kind of duck. And it was one spigot, no rain shower. It's okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
But don't look too closely at the edges because they needed a little scrub.
Right, a little moldy around the edges, I thought.
That was probably my first impression was, ooh. And then if you notice in the video, it shows that the shampoo and the conditioner are in little bottles. And the soap is one of those bars that's in a plastic.
Soaps, yeah.
Yeah, I like to have it in the pump bottles, but oh well, that's what you get at this one. And also, there were 2 bottles of water that were given to us. Small bottles that I use to brush my teeth. Michael brings his own water.
Right, because here in Mexico, you have to have a potable water source. You can't drink from the fountains.
Fountains or the faucet.
The faucet.
Either of those. Don't drink from them.
Yeah.
And so we like to have bottled water, which they should give you a little more, I think.
Yeah.
But anyway, now we're going to go into the bedroom part. As soon as you come out of the bathroom, to the right is the bedroom space. The TV was on the left, and the gentleman who brought us there told us that it worked, and he turned it on.
He turned it on, and it worked.
And it worked.
We never used it, but that was good to know.
And you know, one of the things they do here a lot in Mexico is they give you the TV control and the air conditioner control when you check in at the front desk.
Okay.
And so it's not there in the room. So you have to take those back when you check out. So that's an interesting thing here in Mexico we've learned. But the TV worked. We never used it. The Wi-Fi was really good.
The Wi-Fi was excellent, very fast. We got everything we needed to do.
Yes, and you know, most people don't come to the hotel to use the Wi-Fi.
Right.
But maybe they want to use their phone. So then you look around and the room is huge. There are 2 beds, and we were in what was called a superior room.
Superior room.
And I thought that would be a little more superior than it was. I want to say that the furniture is dated.
Yeah, it looked like 60s, 70s heavy wood furniture.
Yeah, and there were some dents and some scrapes in it. Needed to be refurbished a little bit. But the beds themselves were comfortable.
Were very comfortable. The drawers, there were a couple drawers that were wouldn't close.
Little kitty wampus.
Yeah.
But the Pillows were great.
They were perfect.
And there were extra blankets and nice clean sheets. And I did check for bed bugs because one of the ladies that we follow on YouTube here, she actually just takes up all the sheets and everything to look to see if there's any bugs. So I did that too.
Yeah.
And there were none. That was great. But then there is also supposed to be a safe.
Oh my goodness. So it is more of a metal rusted box without a lock. It might have been a safe at one time, maybe in the early 70s, but not today.
And it was in the closet with the ironing board where there was no iron, but I think you need
can
to
get it at the desk.
Ask that front desk, yes. But who needs an iron when you're at the beach? But this safe was not really very effective.
It was embarrassing.
It was pretty embarrassing. But the whole room was a little bit dated. Obviously, the furniture was old-fashioned, but the electrical supply.
Yeah, so a couple things immediately. Dim room again. The lighting is really poor. Could use some LED upgrades. And there were only 2 electrical sockets, and they were midway on the wall. So if you had something to plug in, you need an extension cord. Let's say you brought a CPAP machine or some other appliance, you had better bring us extension cord because this was really dated and disappointing in my opinion.
Yeah, because there's only 2 places to plug in, and they were on your side of the bed.
Exactly.
Or by the TV.
Oh, the TV. You had to unplug the TV. So we didn't understand that they need to upgrade that room.
Yeah, that room needs upgrade. And we're supposedly in the new tower, which when we checked around, we found out we were not. But this one was huge. The balcony, there were 2 balconies.
That was unique.
And they weren't attached.
No.
So maybe at one time it was, I don't know how that was, but there were 2 separate balconies that had 2 separate entrances.
Yeah.
But when you look out over that pool, you look out over the pool, gorgeous pool, lots of people out there all day sunning, and then the beach beyond. So I think that's why people stay here.
That's why people stay out here, because it was a beautiful view. I saw whales. I saw parasailers. It was magnificent from our space.
That's why people stay here, because most of the time you go to the pool or to the beach. In fact, we have good friends that we met through our YouTube channel. Say hi, Betty, Brad, and Aaron. We saw them again on the beach because they told us that they were staying at the Tropicana. So we said, hey, let's go down there.
Yeah, check it out.
And they absolutely love it because Betty, the mom, say hi, Betty. She comes down for 6 weeks from the cold north in Minnesota and stays on the beach, basically. She gets up in the morning, gets herself her chairs, and hangs out there, and then family come and visit her.
Right. She knows everybody. They treat her well. She can eat her lunch there. She loved it, she said.
And you know what? The people will bring your food to you.
Yeah.
And you pay cash right there, or you can charge it to your room. Another thing we learned, if you are not staying at the hotel, you can come there to stay in the chairs on the beach. It's a private beach, but you pay 400 pesos.
Yeah, about $20 a day per person.
Per person. So that might be a good thing to do if you're staying at a different hotel that's not right on the beach.
Right.
But it was a very, very beautiful beach. We also took a look at the bar. The bar is right there next to the pool. Perfect. If you're a pool person who wants to have a margarita or a beer or 2 during the day, what a great situation.
Full service. People bring you the alcoholic drink, and that's a great service.
You enjoy your day. So the restaurant, however, we tried it for breakfast because people said the breakfast was great. Well, it's great for you who eat eggs, bacon, and pancakes or whatever, but we didn't really check the menu out after we realized there was nothing we could eat because we're plant-based.
Yeah, luckily for us, around the surrounding areas, there are a lot of restaurants that we could get something to eat for breakfast.
We tried to be hospitable and sit there and have coffee instead of just eating, but they also didn't have any
plant-based milks.
So we said, thank you very much. Sorry, we're going to have to go somewhere else. But there is breakfast for you there. And we don't know about the evening meal because we didn't check that out.
Right.
There's a lot of places in the area, in the neighborhood, like Michael said, for you to find a place to eat. In fact, we went to Tacos Revolucion.
Yeah.
And they do have plant-based tacos and real meat tacos there.
And some of the best guacamole in that area.
I think in all of Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah.
That is my favorite guacamole. I'll put a picture up here. But let's go back to the hotel itself, because when you first get there and you come in, we said earlier that there's a big staircase that you walk down. The porter was very nice. He brought our luggage all the way down those stairs. And then we got up some more stairs to get to our room because it was only on the second floor. But remember, in Mexico, that we have the planta baja, which is the ground floor. Mm-hmm. And then you have the first floor and then the second floor. So we were actually...
the third floor.
3 floors up.
Right.
Yes. And tell us about your experience with the hallway.
So we get off the elevator and...
I thought we went up the stairs.
Well, we had our bags, so he took us on the elevator.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
When we got off the elevator, we turn and then there's this gloomy, dark hallway. And it instantly reminded me of being back on active duty in the 70s, the old barracks from the Korean War, it seemed like. And it just was not very welcoming to be in a dark corridor like that.
Well, in all of the common areas, even the lobby was dark.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Well, I think because remember we said we go down those stairs and now you're in almost a cave-like setting which opens up to the pool, but there's nothing coming from the back.
I get that, but you know, at a hotel with that kind of occupancy and making great money, throw in some LED lighting and make it more welcoming.
That could be something to think about. So we have the pictures here. Hopefully you're getting that idea and all of that. But I would say we've stayed at other hotels that are on the beach. This one felt safer to me because the floors were not slippery.
That's true.
Because oftentimes people come in from the beach or the pool and they're dripping wet. And then the slippery floors cause you to slip or get sand everywhere. So this actually I thought was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought so. And we never had a problem with that.
So how much did we pay for this room?
This suite cost us $165 USD.
Wow, that's in the high season here in Puerto Vallarta, January 2025. But we don't know how that compares to other hotels.
Yeah, so my thought is we need to go see more hotels here in Vallarta.
I think that's a great idea. So stay tuned in the future to see some more video and some more hotel reviews. But in the meantime, we have another video for you right here about sights and sounds of different parts of Puerto Vallarta. So be sure to watch those. All in all, the draw is the beach, and it's right there on the beach. And it's in the romantic zone, which has lots of activities going on all day and all evening. So if you are one who likes to party, this is the place for you. A great place. However, it was quiet in the evening.
Yeah, it was really quiet. And, you know, all in all, would we recommend it? I would say yes, but I would at least advise our friends and family that the room itself was dated. But look, you're sitting right on the beach. You're in the middle of the vibrant romantic zone. Take advantage of the location.
It is all about location, location, location. And we're going to show you a little bit of the sunset that we sat and watched. So let us know if you have stayed at the Hotel Tropicana and if you liked it, or would you stay there again? And a big shout out to Betty, Brad, and Aaron. We really, really enjoyed meeting you and chatting with you. And we can't wait to see you next year when you come back.
Yeah. Sounds like it was a great experience for years, and we appreciate your insight into the hotel.
So thank you for being here. Hasta luego.
Ciao.